We got some updates about the Trump assassination, the second attempt. Apparently, the guy left a letter for people to read for if he had completed the job or not. Let's tune into the video and see what's going on out here in these streets.
And right now we're seeing some new evidence after the assassination attempt against former President Donald Trump at his golf course in West Palm Beach. The Justice Department says that suspect left behind a letter detailing the plan. Meanwhile, the suspect is back in court today for a detention hearing.
Right now, he faces 2 firearm charges, and Local 10's Trent Kelly joins us live outside in West Palm Beach with the very latest. Trent.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, that detention hearing you just mentioned is still underway here inside the federal courthouse in West Palm Beach. It comes as authorities revealed today that the suspect in this case allegedly authored a letter several months ago stating his intention to kill the former president. Prosecutors using that evidence in court to try and convince the judge in this case to keep the suspect behind bars.
Keep walking!
Investigators releasing new evidence today against the man accused of trying to assassinate former President Donald Trump last week on his West Palm Beach golf course. It comes as the suspect, 58-year-old Ryan Wesley Ruth, appeared in a federal courtroom today in West Palm Beach for a pretrial detention hearing. In a new court filing, prosecutors reveal Ruth allegedly wrote a letter stating his intention to kill the former president. The handwritten note left outside of an undisclosed home months earlier inside a box that also contained ammunition, a metal pipe, and 4 phones. The letter reading, quote, "This was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump, but I failed you. I tried my best and gave it all the gumption I could muster. It's up to you now to finish the job, and I will offer $150,000 to whomever can complete it."
Look at this guy, man. Come on, man. I mean, seriously, y'all, we gotta address this guy, man. How you a person that wears the American flag, represents the country the way you think you're representing the country, but yet you trying to kill president of the United States of America? It just don't make sense, man. It don't make sense. So all the hoopla and all of the back and forth about, oh, this wasn't an assassination attempt, he was just scoping the place out. Clearly the guy wanted to kill Donald Trump. He wanted to assassinate him. He clearly wanted to. That was his goal. It did not work out the way he wanted it to. And this is the end message right here. I think they should lock this guy up. And honestly, I don't know, but They should put the maximum amount of punishment they can on this man to set the example for the next person who tries to kill a president, who tries to. The first guy didn't succeed. He killed somebody, which we all feel so bad for this retired firefighter. I mean, at least some of us, I should say, because, you know, there's y'all lunatics that want to see people die on either side. We ain't talking about y'all. Y'all are just different types of people. But unfortunately, someone did die from the other attempt, the first attempt. This time, this guy just had the ammunition, he had the ammo, he had the gun ready, he had some bulletproof jackets ready. He was ready to go too, honestly. He was ready to die himself. And it's pretty garbage to see this happening in the United States of America, as if we can't have disagreements and still live amongst each other. It's honestly trash, man. And, you know, if this is the way that politics is and politics is going to be for the rest of the United States existence, I can see it eventually becoming a one government nation. So people don't have to get into this type of situation to where they're trying to kill a president or a presidential candidate. Let's continue, man.
In the same filing, authorities say Ruth also authored a book about Ukraine and world affairs, writing that he, quote, must take part of the blame for the person we elected for our next president that ended up being brainless. Iran, I apologize. You are free to assassinate Trump as well as me for that error in judgment. Prosecutors using the new evidence to convince a judge that Ruth should remain in federal custody until the outcome of his trial. Ruth, who is a convicted convicted felon, is currently facing 2 federal gun possession charges.
I think this is an offense that should merit a life in prison.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis last week launching his own state investigation, arguing more serious charges should be considered. But in an appearance on This Week in South Florida yesterday, the state attorney for Palm Beach County says the 2 competing investigations could lead to future conflict.
And the federal government is, according to the governor, compromised because they are prosecuting Donald Trump at the same time. So that could lead to turf wars. That was my concern with all this.
Now, we also learned today that when investigators searched Ruth's car last week, they also found 2 additional license plates plus 6 cell phones, one of which they say was used to search the internet for ways to get from Palm Beach County to Mexico. They say a passport was also found inside his vehicle as well. Again, that detention hearing still underway here inside the courthouse behind me. We have a crew inside as we speak monitoring these proceedings, and we'll bring you the very latest as soon as that hearing comes to an end.
He was about to kill him and move to Mexico. Unbelievable. That's sad, man. Unfortunately, it's really sad. The world that we living in, the way people are feeling in America, man, we are so divided. I know this nation is oh, it's so great, it's so this and that. There's opportunities for everyone. There's American dream, but it's so divided, and it's unfortunate that it's like this, because at the end of the day, you got to choose a side. It feels like you can't like both, or you can't see both sides and pick accordingly without somebody feeling some type of way. And that's one thing about the Republican and the Democratic side. It's very unfortunate that it has to be like that. But I think that America is still the greatest country. Obviously, I think that we still have the best resources and we still have the most opportunity to become whatever you want to be. But at the same time, when it comes to the in-depth part about the government, there should be some things that need a little revising. I need a little updating, and the people, man, the people of the United States of America are so divided that who knows if we can actually get this place back to where it should be, where we are all one nation under the God, with liberty and justice for all, man. Seriously, this is what we grew up. This is the America we all wanted to be a part of. That freedom to be what you want to be, freedom to do what you want to do. It's America, man. It's America. We looking like we about to be a third world country by the way we going, man. Let me know y'all thoughts about this down in the comments below. It was definitely a hit. I'm glad they got caught, that this guy got caught. I hope that they actually make an example out of this guy so that we don't have to deal with these issues and people will be a little bit more critical or skeptical about trying to kill. Even though, the last guy got his head blown off, he still was able to take out one person and not finish what he actually came there to do, which is unfortunate. Like I said again, you can't disagree without somebody trying to kill you. That's unfortunate to me. That's unfortunate. But let me know y'all thoughts, man. Let me know y'all thoughts. I think this guy's a lunatic. I think he should be charged with something extreme and make a statement out of this, man. Let me know y'all thoughts down below in the comments. I really like to know y'all thoughts, man. It's your boy Dgotsauce. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on your way out. Until next time, peace.